Woohoo! Ladies and gentlemen, in this video I'm going to be doing a product review of the Beamnova's human brain model for teaching neuroscience. With vessels, it is a life-size, anatomically correct model for learning science. It's great for classroom studies, but also as like a display medical model. I got this recently because it's really important for me to be caught up on my health. And my body's important to me as well as my brain. And having something that is a visual cue for me, like this thing right here, has allowed me to be able to better understand how the brain operates, how it functions, how the different pieces of the brain kind of work in harmony with the body. And it gives me a great way to actually like interact and have fun with my kids and helping them understand the different operations and functions of the brain as well. So a couple things to note is that it is made out of a polyvinyl chloride, which is a PVC plastic. It is corrosion resistant, lightweight, washable, and has a really, really high strength. It is an accurate model with really vivid details. So it is based on like a normal adult brain for patient education or anatomical study. You can clearly see all the different main anatomical structures of the human brain, and the accuracy of this anatomy brain makes it for the perfect teaching or study tool for anatomy teachers or students. It's like 15 centimeters by 12 centimeters by 11 centimeters. As you can see here, it is a really, really clear display. So it consists of 8 components, such as the sagittal section of the brain, the cerebral hemisphere, the cerebellum, the brainstem, and shows the cerebral hemispheres. It shows the cerebellum and brainstem, midbrain, pons, medulla oblongata, cerebral nerve, and so on. What's really great though is that all the pieces come apart for viewing and they easily fit back together, kind of like a puzzle held in place by small but really strong little magnets. Honestly, it's just a really practical visual display piece. It can be used in therapy practices or college anatomy classes to teach clients or study what's happening in parts of the brain during, like stress, anxiety, panic, emotions, memories, and whatnot. But what I love to do is like when my kids come down to my office, I like to point to things like this here and say, kids, what are these? And they'll tell me, well, this part is the midsection of the brain, and what part is this? And they'll say it's the cerebellum, and it's really nice as a way to help educate my kids, but also help them learn like how important the brain is and how fragile it is, but also important it is to our daily activity. If you have a healthy brain, you're going to have a healthy life. So anyways, those are the little magnets that I was referring to earlier. And it's great because it's very detailed, but has all of these different numbers and indicator points, as you can see here, for easy identification of which sections of the brain that you're actually referring to. So it's been really helpful in kind of understanding accurately what parts of the brain are what their names are, what their functions are, and how they kind of work together in unison. So I actually like to assemble it from upside down. So I'll take the 2 frontal lobes and I'll attach them together, and then I'll set them upside down, and then I'll take the brain stem and I'll magnetize them together. And then I'll actually slip it's probably the amygdala section right underneath and like nesting it into the hemispheres. And then I'll take the occipital lobes or the occipital lobes, and I'll attach those to the bottom of the hemispheres. And then I'll take probably what section's called the cerebellum, and then I will magnetize the cerebellum together, and then I will stick them or nest them right behind the brainstem. And then you have a full complete kit. So the magnets are small, they are strong, but I wouldn't say that they're strong enough to hold it firmly in place. So you just need to kind of be gentle when carrying it around. And then I like to set it upside down in its display case so that I can kind of view it in my office when I'm packaging orders and whatnot. Overall, it's a great product. It's really well made, and it's just a great identification and display of the brain, the different parts of it, the different names and indications of it, and then it's very easy to assemble and put together. So anyways, that's my product review, and I've loved it, and hopefully you find it helpful.